Wow, wow, wow. Arsenal 3, Manchester City 0. Arsenal is the Community Shield champion of this year. A lot of people don't give this trophy the respect it deserves. Maybe it does deserve the respect, maybe it doesn't. Some people look at it as a friendly game, some people look at it as a preseason game. Uh, but some people give the trophy some value. But let's not get into that. Arsenal came here today with a statement. Be like, hey, I'm the current Premier League champion. I'm playing against Manchester City that I've been doing it here for years. The FA Cup winner, and we are here to win. Since minute 1 to minute 90, Arsenal was the better team. Let's talk about the lineup, right? So for today, Arsenal, everybody's coming from vacation. So other player that was in the World Cup, Arsenal went with their regular lineup. The difference is the new signing Bruno Guimaraes started, and Solis, and yeah, basically the two new signings started for Arsenal. Besides that, is basically the regular team. They're just missing Saliba at the back, Mosquera just playing there. They're missing Declan Rice and Lewis Kelly was playing there, and Bukayo Saka where Madueke is playing. Then you look at that Arsenal team, right? Be like, who? Okay, are they going to go straight for the kill against Manchester City, or are they gonna play more conservative? Boy, was I wrong. Was that the fastest goal scoring a Community Shield ever? 1 minute into the game. Guys, I was looking for a link to watch this game. While I was looking for the link, boom, Arsenal 1-0. Nice build-up play and nice finish by Calafiori. And I was like, wait, hold on. Okay. City's losing it. The defense of City was all over the place. I didn't know what's going on. Kusanov should never be playing as a right back. Honestly, he's a defender. Today was not a good day for Kusanov on the right back. Ruben Diaz was very weak, but also so that Arsenal was up to it today. And Arsenal is the only team that came to play. That first half, right? Arsenal was putting so much pressure in Manchester City. Yo, I feel like every single attack, every single counter, every time Arsenal get in the City box, they could have scored. Donnarumma was shaky. City backline was shaky. I was like, what the hell is going on? And we gotta talk about Solis. Zolis? I think I'm gonna say his name wrong. Does the T sound, or it says say Zolis or Solis? I think it's Zolis. Zolis, right? One of the signing for Arsenal that most people will not talk about because he's just a promising youngster that did a good season in Belgium. Probably go under the radar, but today he was tracking back. He was taking on his defender. He was crossing the ball. He was doing everything. And the left side, it was a great game for Solis. Hold on. Arsenal might have somebody great in their hand. Okay? With the like of Trossard not being here, the next person I can play is there Martinelli or Eze sometime. Which is Eze is more of a 10, but he'll be playing the wing sometime. But Solis is a proper signing for them. And the way the cohesion that the Arsenal team have with the defense, the midfield, and if they can let a guy like Solis express his game, okay, he will go good for them. Today he got 2 assists. Okay, the second one was what? across. I don't remember the cross by who, but he headed the ball right back into the penalty area for Kai Havertz to make it 2-0 for Arsenal. I did not feel like Arsenal was under some pressure to actually go in the second gear. I think this was a walk in the park for them, like a training session. It was too easy for Arsenal. Honestly, too easy. They could have scored way more goals if they were more clinical. Okay? It sounds crazy to say they won 3-0, but I personally feel like they could have scored more in City. But all to say, right? Arsenal impressed me, but can we really look at this game and be like, okay, this gonna determine how the league's gonna go? How Arsenal just gonna walk over everybody in the league, or is City's going to be this bad in the league also? Okay. Now, the third goal for Arsenal, right? Oh man, the way Odegaard put Donnarumma to seat was embarrassing. It was embarrassing because what was this? The Fent Donnarumma was even the Calafiori goal. He went to the wrong side also. The Kai Havertz goal. Okay, alright, it's a header, bounce on the floor, but still, I don't know, man, Donnarumma. Did Manchester City make their biggest mistake? Huh? On selling what was his name? Trafford? I don't know, cause Donnarumma on his day is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. But man, when he wanna have a holler, whew, he take the trophy for that. Now let's just talk about Manchester City, right? End of the era with Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola is no longer at the realm. They got Moresca. That is understudy from Guardiola. We all expect him to not to do exactly as Pep Guardiola did for Manchester City, because the legacy that Pep Guardiola left for Manchester City probably will not be able to be replicated in a long time. Because Guardiola come in this league, right? Dominated this league for over 10 years. 10 years, no, not over 10 years. 10 years exactly. Changed the whole perception of how people see the league. People were starting to call the league Farmers League just because Guardiola was winning it years after years after years. I honestly feel like Moresca had a big job on his hands. I don't think City fan or Moresca himself expect to win the league, because I feel like this season is going to be a transition season for Manchester City. I'm expecting them challenge for the title and stuff next season. But at the end of the day, Manchester City nowadays is considered as a big club, so they need to bring title no matter what transition they're going through. But my goodness, seeing Manchester City today, right, with a backline of O'Reilly, Graviel, Diaz, Kusanov, doesn't scream to me like a title challenging backline, okay? I'm not a coach. I don't have a coach license. But honestly, if I was doing a backline for Manchester City, look, I don't think Diaz is supposed to be in the lineup anymore. I honestly see like a Graviel with Kusanov in the back, put Nunez back as right back, and keep Nico O'Reilly. If you don't want to play Nico O'Reilly, play Etnery. If you don't want to play Etnery, put Graviel at the left back and played Margay as a left center back. In the midfield, the fact that Kovacic started over Nico Gonzalez, I don't know. Because we all know Anderson is more of a 8. Let's be honest. And Nico G is the 6 of the team. He's Remember the all the injuries that Rodrigo was having the past season and everything, and Nico G had to come in and actually play the role that Rodri had to be played was playing because of the injury. He stood up. He played this game. Not all the time was a 10 out of 10, but his presence was felt in the midfield. I honestly believe like Nico G start. Treji just come back from vacation. He could not start, obviously, but Holland come back from vacation and started. So I honestly think Allen should have started. I think Marmo should have started this game. He's been playing well in the preseason. Also, Semenyo should have played as a left winger and not a right winger, because the the amount of crazy play that Semenyo had in the preseason for Manchester City, and for you today to just ship him back as a right winger and put Doku as a left winger. I know Doku is Doku, but I don't know. I don't know. Then Doku got injured. Then who someone Jack Grealish and put it as left winger? Oh my days. That was sad to see. Look, look. I know this is the first game, technically like the first competitive game for Manchester City so far this season. We'll see how the rest of the season go. Um, but wow, Morosca got a big job in their hand. That loss against Arsenal is that loss can mean two things. Either it's gonna wake up Manchester City and for them to realize that they have a lot of work to do, or they're just gonna be a sinking ship and trying to fight for the top four, not challenging for the title. But only the future will tell. As for Arsenal, Arsenal still stay the team to beat, and I can't wait for the Premier League season to start. Guys, it was my reaction to Manchester City versus Arsenal, which was a loss for Manchester City. And congratulations to Arsenal. See all the next video, man. Peace.